Miller's been fantastic here in this fourth period with his shooting ability. So you're right, the freshness of Dwayne Wade, who's not going to, they're going to put the bigger LeBron James on Derrick Rose.
Rose passing out of three and has to give it up. Dang, lost the handle but was fouled.
Is there a player on the floor that LeBron James wouldn't be able to guard if Eric Spoelstra asked him to? I mean, his defensive versatility is just remarkable. It reminds me a lot of Scottie Pippen in that regard. 1 through 4 for sure, and even some centers. I mean, he could guard Noah if he had to.
All right, Rose got the step. Here's Rose. He tried to adjust on Bosch. Here in the fourth, he's hit 2 threes. Injury hit all season long. It's a 1-point Heat lead. Boozer gets the roll and the foul.
You see the size of LeBron James is forcing Derrick Rose away from the basket. Here's the quick pick and roll. He doesn't even use it, just slips it. And Boozer does a good job of taking the contact. How high he gets it up on the rim right here. Just a slow rotation over by Mike Miller. Still behind Haslam.
Remember, no point guard on the floor right now for Miami.
Just under 4 minutes to play in the fourth. Chicago with an 80-78 lead. Seeking to tie the series at 2. Rose steps back on James, does not have the shot. 3 on the clock. Here's Brewer, had to get it away, but it's an air ball. Shot clock violation.
Derrick Rose cannot get a shot off the taller LeBron James. And LeBron James, with his strength and pretty good foot quickness, is able to stay with Derrick Rose.
And Udonis Haslam.
Remember, guys, this is the lineup Pat Riley envisioned last summer when he signed Bosch and LeBron, and then he re-signed Haslam, and he got Miller. These were the 5 they envisioned having on the floor. It's taken all season to get to this point, but here they are.
All right, Noah. Well, the outside official, Joe Crawford, was going to call it against Miami. The baseline official, Ed Malloy, says charging foul at the line. He has 29 points. Miami up by 1. James got picked off. Rose lost the dribble. Miami by Noah.
I'd like to see him attack Boozer. They put Boozer in that pick and roll again. No way he can stay in front of LeBron. Although LeBron has made some of those threes in recent games in big situations.
Brewer off the double, got the step, and he is fouled. And the fourth. 1 point, Miami lead.
Oh, they barely got it in.
James going for the steal. Here comes Rose, and Rose draws the foul. He knew he had the step on James, who had taken himself out, although he nearly came up with that steal.
And that's the risk you take if you're Miami by going after that inbounds pass. It leaves an open lane for Rose, and he hasn't seen one for most of this game, but here he goes. He gets the penetration. Once he gets to that launching pad area and he elevates, forget about it. He's going to get fouled.
So Chicago ball, 50 seconds to play here in the fourth, and the game is tied.
That's the difference with Joakim Noah guarding that pick and roll instead of Boozer.
How about the matchup here between Derrick Rose and LeBron James?
Shot clock down to 5. Rose on a step back. Rose with the shot. Rebounded by Miller.
I don't like that possession. Rose one-on-one against James. There's not much of an advantage there.
And the shot clock.
Well, the only advantage Derrick Rose would have right here if he's able to get by LeBron James.
Wade is stepping away. Down to 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2. Rose for the win. And we're headed to overtime. That's his 13th rebound.
Miami with 20 points in the paint in 48 minutes. Just an amazing defensive job from Chicago, just forcing them away from the hoop and having to rely on jump shots.
And here's a jumper by Dang. Rebounded by Miller. Hit its last 20 straight at the foul line.
Well, everything has become a jump shot for the Chicago Bulls because of this Miami Heat defense. See if they can try to get something going towards the rim.
Boozer with a shovel pass deflected, able to get it back. Rebounded by Wade.
James at 46 minutes has played heavy minutes. Bosch at 40, but everybody else on the floor rested.
And Bosch has scored the last 6 points for the Heat. Here comes Rose. He got the step, kicks it out. Brewer for 3. Yes!
Oh my goodness.
Ronnie Brewer.
God, Brewer was all over it.
Miami by 3. Just under 2 to go in overtime. Boozer squeezing his way, and he is fouled. Noah with the rebound. Derrick Rose lost it. Another turnover. Back comes Dwayne Wade and score.
To point out, they have no turnovers left.
Dang looking to post up and then turn back by Wade. Dang is tripped up. Foul on Miami. LeBron James with 33 points.
He's the closer. I'm sorry.
Oh, rejected by Wade again. And the save was made.
And Miami took advantage.
Wade scoreless through the 3rd and 4th. Has scored 6 points in overtime along with those block shots. Korver fires one up. 10-point lead. Chicago trying to hang on and extend to that game 6 in Miami. Miami 1 win away from the NBA Finals. Rose trying to get a little too tricky there. Here comes Wade. He scores and a foul. Wade is 7 of 10 at the line. Miami's big 3 have all of the 12 points that the Heat have scored here in the 4th quarter. And Wade is showing some signs. Gibson. Back come the Heat.
It's the length of LeBron James. He's not able to get around him and use his quickness. And the height advantage, he can't shoot over him.
7-0 run by the Heat. Chicago had led 77-65 with just under 2 minutes remaining in the 4th. Rose spinning his way and scores! A sensational move by Derrick Rose. 76 lead, the season on the line here for Chicago as we come up on a minute 20 remaining in the 4th. An 11-2 run here by the Heat. The shot clock is down to 6. Rose gets inside, try to bank it, rebound James.
Deja vu.
Miami with a full and a 20 remaining. Chicago with just a 20-second timeout. Miami has a foul to give. That pass broken up by James. So Rose trying to throw to his right is picked off. Miami in possession. Bulls do not have a timeout left. 5-second differential. Here is Rose, and he draws the foul. This time, he went at James on the drive. Timeouts for the Bulls. 3-point lead. Korver. Now they got to look for a 3. They trap Korver. Down to 3. Down to 2. Here's Rose. Can he get it off? It is blocked. That will do it.